Hey guys, Clumsy here. Sorry, that might have been a bit too loud. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Friday. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining. Good morning and good evening. I may sound still a bit weird, husky, or however you call it. Thank you for joining. We have Jack as the first, yar. Second is Alex, then Scotsman. How are you guys? AJ, good morning. Good evening, the gangs. And Ivan, thank you for joining. Fun Jelly, how are you? Thanks for joining, guys. Hello from Ireland. Hey, look careful. Scratchy. Scratchy indeed. Hello from Singapore. On my end. Thank you for joining, guys. We're testing something on the other side of the pond today. Going back to ATS. I remember someone was requesting to go back into ATS. I forgot who. But yes, finally. Something new in ATS. Something really cool. Is that you, Ivan? And thanks for showing me this one. Thanks, Alex, for sharing as well. Sharing again all these cool mods influencing everybody. Like Scotsman saying, you keep filling up our mods folder. How you get the Volvo truck. So you type !mods. You go to the ATS tab. Go to the truck section, look for Volvo VNR, and the link should be there for you to download it. Thanks a lot, Alex. I'm doing good, the Kings. A bit sick physically, but feeling happy that it's Friday and it's Clumsy Trucking Friday. A bit of a heads up though, guys, we might need to end the stream a bit earlier, maybe around 15 minutes earlier, because I scheduled a gym class around lunchtime and I need to make it then. So I need to prepare for a bit to get there in time. So we might not finish until 11, but a few minutes before, maybe 15 minutes before. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, sports fan. Thank you for joining. How are you? Let me share with everybody what kind of mods I have enabled. Kinda dream goes above C2C. Howdy, Volvo. Close enough, close enough. And this is what we have for today. So, since the last stream, it's been a while. It's been a while since the last ATS stream. We have the subtle floating icons from Gearshift Trucker from Kirill. These are similar to what we saw in ETS the last stream, but in ATS they have completely different icons. You might have seen this already from Jay's stream, but yeah, we'll see it again here. We have custom dashboards for T800 and W900B from the GTM team. This is made by Piva, but we won't be able to see that today because we'll be driving in a different truck. We do have new trailers though, new heavy haul trailers. This is from... what's his name, Alex? The awesome guy who's taking trailer requests and modifying and updating them. Kozad low bed trailer will be taking a lot of jobs from this pack today. Why the gym? Because usually I go to the gym in the evenings. So last night I should have went, but I had to cancel last minute. So I tried to make up for it later during lunch. Clumsy and gym, not words you normally associate. I try and go to the gym at least 3 times a week. keep healthy. At least that's what they say. And then we also have the improved drivers by LXAP. You'll see this later when we go to external view of the truck. You'll see a different guy, a more well-dressed guy in there. And the highlight of the stream would be the Volvo VNR. We'll see that in all its glory later, in all its polygons. as well as the Volvo drivetrain revision by galimim. So I tried it out. It has the same sound files, I think. So we've been discussing it in Discord. I think it has the same sound files, but it does add so many different engines and transmissions. But I think in the end of the day, it's still the same sound files that it's using, based on what I saw in the dev files. Chief 86, yeah, exactly. The one who is responsible for the low bed trailer. Good morning, Stinky Llama. Thank you for joining, man. Can't watch with 720p 60. Oh, we don't have transcode today? Crap. I hate that. Good morning. Thank you for joining. And we also have the Tonopah rebuilt by HostClamp as shared by Alex. So that changes the entire Tonopah city. And we'll have a look at that once we load the game. We'll take a look around there and then we'll start from there. Yes. So let's go and try it out. Hey Rolo, long time no see. How are you? Let's go with that. Let's load it up. And in terms of maps, I think I only have Viva Mexico and Mexico Extreme enabled. No coast to coast, no US expansion, no Cana Dream. So we might be sticking to default SCS map today. Or maybe we can go south to Mexico. We'll see. Let's have a look at that truck. Tonopah looks good. Lots of neat stuff. It does look pretty nice. And based on the description, it says it has realistic... The junctions are realistic. Things like that. So last night, as we were discussing the Volvo VNR stuff, I started researching it, and Volvo actually has a manual for it, like a brochure with the list of engines, the list of cabs, what kind of cabs there are, the chassis. So this one in particular is a day cab with a huge wing up there. The color, I think this is the the classic VNR color. If you look at the brochures, at the videos, this is how it is colored. And it has, how do they call it? Adaptive chassis, I believe. Something like that. So it's basically a mid-lift. Yeah. Yeah. ISP in the Philippines, not very good for 720p 60. Nice trailer at the back, right, Jay? The one which passed. What else? What else? Not a lot of customization options in this truck, but it does look pretty nice. Just don't count the polygons because you might get shocked with the number of polygons compared with a normal truck. And this is how it looks from inside. Can't really see it so much. That's weird. It seems to die down. The engine sound seems to die down at some point when it reaches 1500. Do you hear that? That's super weird. Might be a bug in the drivetrain revision. Hey Chain Strips. Hey but Power. Thank you for joining, guys. How are you? Sounds awful though. One sec. Yeah, it does sound awful. And I am using the iShift transmission. So I set this to automatic, real auto, to test. What the heck is happening there? Look at that. So I guess this is like a 6x4. Look at that, I'm not even moving. I guess there is something wrong with the setup of the chassis, huh? I guess that's the drive axle, and the one at the back isn't. You buy the Volvo from the Volvo dealer. It should be unlocked if you... you might have to discover it, but there's one in San Francisco, one in Las Vegas, and one in Tucson, I believe. But it's a separate dealer. There we go, what Alex said. So we might have to bring that down. No worries, Tinky Llama. Have a good day. Perfectly understand. Okay, now we're moving. Now we're moving. That's a bit of a buggy thing there. G920, yes, very good. Yes, can't go wrong with that. I would choose between a G29 and a G920. In terms of looks, I like the G920 better, but in terms of buttons, I like the G29 better. So it's up to you which you prioritize, looks or buttons. Okay, let's try that. The dashboard is amazing. I think this is done by Piva. It's pretty spot on. And although there is a bit of clipping happening, I'll share with you that later. Overall, it looks so good. And once we get some light into the cab, you'll see how beautiful the steering wheel is. Look at that. The engine really dies around a certain point. Weirdest thing ever. Have a good one, Stinky Lemma. Catch you next time. You see some of those icons, floating icons from Kirill for the refueling. Oh, that's actually a nice convenience store. Loves with Walgreens. Nice, I bet that's real, huh? Ram some people off the road. Not in this stream, at least not intentionally. Talk to you tomorrow. You'll be trucking in that nice polished standalone map. Nice, enjoy, Scotsman. Are you staying or are you lurking or wait a minute? Bro, what the heck is this guy doing? Okay, it looks like Tonopa has some AI routes enabled. That's nice, but it doesn't seem like they're looking so much. That's weird. That's as close to ramming as we can get. Duckings. But this is nice. They're actually going inside. Some cars are exiting. That's very nice, nicely done. That's something we've been missing in these maps. That happens in normal map too. It doesn't happen often to me, interestingly enough. Let's see, if I stay here, will this car crash into me? No, he knows how to stop. Okay, good. Let's probably change a bit the drivetrain here. Seems a bit buggy with the sound. It cuts off at some point. Saw that in your stream a couple of times. I see. Volvo 670. Yes, it does. Are deaths? Yes, definitely. So let's have a look at Tonopa. What kind of ad is that? What I like about this map in particular, this Tonopa reloaded. How they reworked or something? Are they custom stores? Petro. The real stores. You're staying, you'll be lurking. Alright, great. Clumsy trucking then. No touch the police. There's a lot of police there. I guess that might be a donut store. Kidding. Hey Nips. GG. Doing good, doing good. Thank you for joining. How are you? I am not liking the engine at all. The engine sound. I might go back to the default, the non-drivetrain revision. Or maybe it's the transmission. that's bugging out the sound. Let's swerve left here and have a look. I do love this intersection though. It's very nice. This looks very real. Not following the rules. What rules? You thought the first gear was very tall in this truck. That might be also why. Go humans, go. First time I've seen that ad. Yes, congrats Scotsman. Congrats for getting the paint job that you'll probably never use. But yeah, it's a nice achievement. I also wanted to finish it. But yeah, look at this interior. Later when the sun shines brighter on it. As Alex mentioned, this is like this rivals the next gen Scania in terms of looks. So good. Now where is that mechanic shop? Very nice city. I wish the cities have been made like this all throughout. Although that's still iFlop. They didn't change that. The plush toy is very nice as well. Someone made a compatibility with most trucks. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I saw that mod in the Steam Workshop too. I haven't tried it myself, the plush toy. That's a hanging thing, right? Yeah, this truck is a bit limited when it comes to accessories. Actually, it doesn't even support any accessories, I think. Doesn't even have a slot. Thanks, Nips. Glad you see it that way. You're more than welcome here. Stick around and hope you enjoy. As they say, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And maybe fasten your seatbelts to prepare for some clumsy trucking moments. Hey Ovo, is this the new 2019? The Volvo VNR? I'm not sure if it's 2019, it might be 2018. Not sure, what do you guys think? Hey Chi, yes, definitely agree, engine sounds very bad. That's why we're going to change it right now. Let's see. It looks like it's floating a bit as well. On some angles. This time it's not, but it seems like it's missing the thing there. So it looks like the chassis isn't working properly, this adaptive loading thing, because it looks like the drive chassis is this one instead of the one at the back. So let's probably just stick to 6x4 to be on the safe side, yes? And the engine is this one, 425. So I've been watching a couple of videos from the Volvo site. It's very, they're good at marketing. And they've been really proud of this D11 engine. Which is what, I don't know, 300 pounds lighter than the D13, the previous engine. Lower horsepower, but I think as powerful, something like that, or even more so. So that's why we're going with the D11 425 today. Although I am wondering why the sound cuts off. Maybe it's better if I just stick to the normal I-shift retarder in here. Let's try that. Maybe that works better. Maybe this is the one which is causing the cut off in the sound. Now the sound itself will not become more beautiful, but at least it won't cut off. Hopefully. At least yesterday when I did my test drive, it wasn't that bad. How is it you're being so clear? What do you mean so clear? Doing good, Chi. Thanks for the skins, man. Loving the skins. And thank you for helping out one random skinner. So you could upload the mods for him. I'm going to try those at one point. So as you can see, not a lot of dots here. You can change that into something like that. But I think I like the wing better. Bit more versatile looking. And yeah, that's it. Aside from the tires, well, you could add antennae. You can change the bumper into plastic and paint. But yes, aside from that, well, deflector here. What fits better, guys? With or without deflector? Kind of like it with. So they have flaps up the top, flaps at the side, you know, things like that. Yeah, let's keep it that way for now. With. Okay. How do you make your game so clear? Yours looks like doesn't look real. Ah, I see. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the resolution, the game settings, the graphics settings. Turn them up higher and it will look like this, because I'm not really using any particular mods in terms of how the truck looks. And look at that. Look at that interior. Yeah, super good. Especially with the dashboard computer there. And this steering wheel is just wow. This is the default, right? That's the default. This is the VNR version. Looks so good. But yeah, no dots for the accessories at all. There is one here, but doesn't work. And that's just for a GPS when you have the GPS here already. Can you remove the top wings? Yes, I can, but I don't want to. Yeah, that one. Depending on the chassis as well, only the day cab has this wing option. The other one, like the 400 and the 640, 400 is a sleeper, the flat sleeper. 640 is the sleeper with the higher vertical clearance. Those don't have wing options. Bye, Miss Clumsy. Yeah. It provides a bit of an exotic look. That's why I like the wing in there. Ask Alex. Okay, let's do that. Let's hope that this works. Let's try that. It works. Hey, Kelly. Welcome back. How's your transport fevering? Look at all those icons. You can actually change that, supposedly. Instead of the temperature, you can have there, that one. Total distance. Well, I think we can reset that as well. Maybe it's not. I have to do a key binding with it. If I remember correctly, there should be a this one. Dashboard trip info reset. And now if we press that, then the distance resets as well as the mileage, the fuel consumption. Hey, Banyarola. Okay, let's try it. Still dies down, I think. You're playing Transport Fever nearly every day. Nice. Eli. Turn right to Eli. Nevada Department of Trains Maintenance Complex. That sounds very interesting. Let's go and check it out. Is it this one? Or maybe the other turn. Doesn't sound very good though, does it? Scaling, yes. Graphics section. Try turning up that up to 400% if you can. Although it will be very intensive for your system. But if your system can handle it, go for it. 400. If not, then 200 should be more than enough. Trains, hello. Was it Department of Transportation? Lots of interesting jobs in here. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that's the... what do you call it? Lowboy trailer kind of thing. Yeah, I said trains, I think. I read trains, but I still don't like the engine. Maybe you have to change it. Let's change it. Let's try a different one. Goes that trailer. There you go. Is that a brand? I guess so, huh? I'm actually not sure if it's a problem with the drivetrain revision or with the... Maybe we could... I don't know. Let's see. Let's try one more time. And if it still doesn't work, maybe I disable the drivetrain revision and maybe stick to the default settings. Maybe it's better. Which is interesting because both the base truck has been modified by galimim, and the drivetrain revision is coming from galimim as well. Let's try the normal 1550. And then we have the iShift here, right? Oh, this one actually adds more transmissions. An Eaton Fuller one. Thank you for following, Fanjeli. Appreciate that. Hey, Sheng. Yeah, indeed. Doesn't sound good at all. Let's stick to an iShift. Yes, let's stick there. Let's try it out. Hope this one works now. Sounds like nuts and bolts in a can. Some games of Steam soon for your birthday this month. Nice. What are you looking into buying? But you already have transport fever. Okay, how does it sound, guys? Is it any better? Maybe it's the shifting. Still the same. Dang it. Okay, one more time. Let me try and set this into a... get an Eaton Fuller kind of thing here. Maybe it's better if I do the shifting myself. Dinosaur game. You mean Ark or Jurassic? Or something else? Just more nuts and bolts. Nope, doesn't work at all. At least we get to explore more of Tonopah, right? Conan! Hopefully not. Nothing against the game. Just not for me anymore. Too old for that kind of crap. Let's see. Let's go with an Eaton Fuller thingy. That's the one. Differential is a bit too high. 3.9. Let's look something above. Eaton Fuller 13 speed. Let's go with that. 3.5. That should be okay. And yes, realistically, this should be fine. Because I saw this in the brochure. There's an option for iShift, which is automatic, or an Eaton Fuller transmission, which is manual. So now let's move back to manual. It's shifter and 18-speed Eaton Fuller. Conan, there's a excellent game. Jurassic, nice. Enjoy. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, it really dies down at that point, look. See, at that point, around 1500, around 1400. No, I will not have that. Let's remove the drivetrain revision. Improved company trucks mod is very good. Conan aka Rage Quit game. Yes, exactly. Let's remove that. Hopefully the game does not crash on me. And by the way, speaking of improved company trucks mod, there is a Trucker for Hire episode coming up later. The title is My YouTube Story. Go and figure what it's all about. Hey Sheng, thank you for 8 months. Wow. Twitch baby hype. Push. 1 more month until Twitch baby. What are we gonna name our child? Small Swifty sounds good. I'm good with that. GG man, thank you. Time flies, huh? Time flies. Let's have a look at the engine. Yeah, 425, the 11 425, and Eaton Fuller 18 speed. Yes, okay, we're good with that. Let's hear it. Very mild, very tame. It still dies down though. I did not notice that yesterday. Maybe it's a D11 which is at fault. If we switch to a D13, maybe it works better. Because yesterday I tried the D13 455, I believe. Let's go with that. And let's try it. No, it's still the same. Okay, just didn't notice it, I guess. Alright. Just 30 minutes. What could go wrong, right? Okay. Well, the title of the stream is Volvo VNR. So we're focusing on the Volvo VNR. Isn't that proper? So I think that's the best we could do. Really something wrong with it. I'm going to drive Eaton Fuller with a bit of flawed sound. Maybe we can lessen the sound then. I never thought I'd do something like this, but we'll have to. Right now it's at 2, maybe. Let's put it at 1 so it doesn't sound so bad. You like chrome wheels? Yeah? Fits the tanks. Increase your elevator music to blotch out the sound. Yeah. Might be a good deal. Let's go and check out what jobs there are here. Tono pa. We do have 2 of these bad boys here. These big boys. Let's go and take one of them. Going to Fresno or Bakersfield. I think I like that better, that tank. Although this looks more massive. Let's go with that. Diversion pipe. Why, Automod, why? Did you guys allow it? You fixed it. There you go. Let's go with that. Heavy cargo. Nice. Not too bad. Right, let's get going. Sun looks a bit different now, huh? I do like the signs here though. Really complete. Ah, yeah, it's not trains, it's trans. Transportation. My bad. You fixed it, Fangeli. Congrats. Does it look better now? Nice icons. I do love the digital speedo in the middle there. And that's how the real truck looks like. Love it. Let's go with that. 41 tons. Let's see if our Volvo can handle that. Did someone mention trains? Well, someone mentioned not trains. There's the trailer. There's the green arrow thingy. Trans. Close enough. Close enough for Scotsman. Oh, this trailer isn't that bad, huh? Although it does look nice, although the model seems a bit, I don't know how to describe it. Like the level of detail is not as close as the, for example, the heavy cargo pack from SCS. Although I do like the variety, so it's more than enough. Okay, cannot even fit in there. Well, that's a bit of a weird bounding box. How do you attach to these trailers, Alex? You had that problem with some trailers. Seems weird. Like that is really far away. Okay. Either no advanced coupling or you have to teleport for connection. Let's turn off advanced coupling in the meantime. Where was it? That one. Because I think it's a trailer. Because I already took a job with this truck, a simple box trailer, and did not have that problem. So I think it's something with the trailer that's messed up. Nope, it's too far away. Yeah, I think we'll have to let me turn it back on and we'll have to teleport to snap it in. It's a bit of a shame. That's right. Are you working? There you go. The cables look a bit stretched. Okay. Still good though, I think. Oversized load. Kozad indeed. Heavy haul trailers. Fifth wheel popping through the trailer. Oh yeah, that's true. Not the best match. We'll see if it gets damaged at one point. Rip. Can you even haul it, bro? I think it's having a hard time. Let's go start it at a crawler gear. Okay, that's good. It's been a while since I've hauled these kinds of trailers. How is trucking for you, Alex? Don't have any problem hauling these once it's connected. I see, so it's just the coupling that's a bit finicky. I hope it's the same for us. That trailer which gets locked when you turn too much. Is it this one? Maybe because of those weird bounding boxes. Can I squeeze in? The engine is too quiet. I don't even recognize when it's going above, way above the revs. I think I have to increase it to 3. Yeah, that's better. Sort of this trailer, but not really. The same low bed, I guess, but a different trailer, a different load. Dice me down on Tuesdays. Nice name. How did you get this truck to work and not crash? do you happen to have any other mods enabled, like the interior exterior reworks by LXAP? Because that was causing a crash for me before. Oh, here are the donuts. And I had to remove it so that this truck would load properly. What about Farm Sim? I think Da is playing a lot of that, but not Alex. You are on your way to buy the Volvo. Good luck. It's very graphics intensive. It will slow down your PC. The Volvo VNR, that is. The VNL is fine. You're enjoying Canada. That may have been Chris 45's trailer pack, which had the bounding box problem. Maybe. Hey, Eric. Yes, Volvo VNR. You can find it in the mods list. And you can buy it from the Volvo dealer. Hey, Dal. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate that. Let's take a photo somewhere. Somewhere here, maybe. Oh, this is nice. Right outside the gas station. With the Loves in the background. That's perfect. Or maybe with the Wendy's sign as well. Let's maybe take a shot over here. That one. Thank you for the link. Yes. Take out the interior reworks. Exactly. That's what was causing the problem for me. Remove the blur plays. That's a nice that's a nice shot right there, showing everything. And of course we need a close-up shot highlighting the truck and the trailer. Maybe something like that, showing Loves in the background. That would be really cool. And the US flag as well. Proceed. Look at how beautiful that interior looks like. So high res, love it. This is really what got me to try out the truck. When I saw this interior, I was like, wow, super sleek looking. It's worth the number of polygons in it. It is a hard left, and the engine braking works, but not so much the sound. Oh, it's actually a closed road. Oh, that's interesting. That's a different sign. Oh. That is a bit sharper than what I expected. I hope I don't crash into that truck, but I think it might happen. Okay, I think we're clearing it. Yes, okay, good. Hey Denkop, evening. Welcome to the stream. A BP petrol station. Always 3 pounds more per liter. Do they? How do they get away with it? Is it because they're famous and stuff? Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you the driver yet. The driver is that guy. I can't see it so much. Maybe later, when the time of day changes. Yeah, how do you say, the gear ratio in this truck is a bit weird. Like it seems like the speed is too low, and you'll have to already shift up to the last gear. I'm not sure how to describe it. Thank you for following. Is it dice me down? I think it's stick me down on Tuesdays. I'll call you Tuesdays if that's fine. Tuesday. Hey Ash, glad you could join, man. How are you? Was this mod just released? The fix was just released. So this Volvo VNR has been out for a while, I think, by Franck, Peru. But galimim decided to modify it, fix it, optimize it. So this is how it looks now. And yes, you can download it from the mods list. Just re-optimized exactly. You want to get this truck, but you don't want to get rid of the interior works. It would mess with the GTM truck mods. Well, the GTM truck mods shouldn't be reliant on the interior reworks, from what I know. Not sure actually. That might be a good point. Are they reusing some of the SCS standard ones? I had the impression that they were using different ones. Alright, Dal. Have a good day. Catch you next time. Yes, G27 Logitech. What to say, we're all set to watch last 4 streams. Oh, is it the weather? How are you doing there now, Yash? Should not be dependent, that's what I was expecting. Yeah, I think they should have different files. It's 3 AM for you. Yeah, it's not the best time for folks from the Europe. Thank you for hosting, Chris. But thank you for joining nonetheless. That's something I don't like though. You saw that when you look right, the how do you say, the setting for when the mirror starts and stops rendering is not perfect. Like you can see at a certain point it will not render like that there. It's frozen, and then when you look right, it fixes itself. I think that means we have to reduce the field of view so we don't see the mirror when it's not rendering. Maybe I'll try that. Actually, let's try that now. Make it work better so it's a bit more seamless. If we reduce this maybe to 60, maybe that's enough, and then go back like that, that should be better, I think. Only thing is, the seat is kind of in the way, so we have to move forward a bit. Okay, that looks better. Well, let's see if that fixes the problem. Hey and bye. That's a pretty large trailer. No internet, no electricity, but just water everywhere. Oh man. Stay safe. I think Barry has a similar problem. Barry shared some pics on Discord. It's really bad weather in our part of the world. Even here in Singapore, the rain is pretty hectic. Not as intense, I guess, but yeah, we can still feel it. Did it go worse now? Hey, Peterbilt. Piece of plastic Volvo. Good observation skills. Probably it's not as worse as Central. Still almost waterlogging everywhere. Stay safe, man. Hope it goes better soon. From your NJ, things look better from your side of the country. Not as bad. Hey, Knight. Long time no see indeed. How are you? A 379 is a real truck. Figures. With their name and everything. We had problems yesterday. SVN went down because of cable issues. Ah, so is that why? So the SVN is hosted from your house? Truck from the outside. You have to promise first that you won't pick on it. Shh. Now we know how to sabotage the SVN. Secret. Didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. Yesterday just rained for 20 minutes for 2 times the whole day. And then everything came back to life. I guess that's good. That's good. So it's getting much better. We've been very busy these last 2 months. Guess who's officially unemployed? Wow. Congrats. Is that by intention? Congrats on your graduation. That's what I always say. I had to make a new Twitch account. You lost the password from the last account. Did you lose it or did you get banned? You can always recover password, couldn't you? Oh no, this is bad. Okay, not as bad as I imagined. Good. No air horns in this truck because the configuration doesn't even allow it. And no, I will not show you the exterior because you are picking on it already. You know, you were traveling on a raft on the streets. Literally? Wow. That intense, huh? Well, I'm glad it's going better. At least you have internet now. Who's from Europe too? Was Bob there? Hopefully Bob wasn't. You know that feeling because it happened to you. Which one, Kelly? The raft? Now it's getting heavy. Oops! Accidentally showed this truck. Now Peterbilt will have more things to complain about. He told that so many times now. Maybe it's for the benefit of the new guys. We have a couple of folks from Europe here too. Well, UK. You're hauling what? A huge diversion pipe. That thing. Actually, if you look at the textures from this angle, that seems like a generic texture from when you like build a cylinder in 3D Studio Max or maybe in Blender. Isn't that like how the texture looks like when we just have a solid color with it? I do like the trailer itself though, but the load not so much. You haven't been here a long time. If you say so. His own spare tunnel. That might be useful. Looks around for UK dudes, eh? What, Jack? You don't like it? By the way, Patreon is up and running, guys, at night as Nightbot advertises. If anyone's new and hasn't checked it out yet, I highly suggest that you do. It gives a bit more of an insight on my struggles and my journey in YouTube and Twitch. So you might like that story. And maybe you can also think about getting some of the rewards, quote-unquote rewards, for as low as $1 a month. Oh no. Oh no. This doesn't look good. Yes. Okay. Okay. Slow down. That was a bit of a violent bend there. Not so much warning given. And the brakes aren't working as much because it's a pretty heavy load. Did you guys see that yet? We're from the UK, Jack. You are, Kelly. Nice. Alright, Peterbilt. Happy Peterbilting. He just said the SVN was down because of physical cable problems. Said nothing about hosted at your home. I know, that's why I asked. That's why I was clarifying. But apparently it's a secret, so I'll keep quiet about it. Who was saying goodbye? Is it Denkop? Alright, Denkop. Have a good one. Too many from the UK. You don't like it. Have a good night, Peterbilt. Wow, this is hard. I bet if we had a Peterbilt, we could have hauled this no problem. And I forgot to turn on my telemetry. That's fine. At least we have a smoother frame rate. If that was a real place, you would be president. What is this all about now? You've been to very warm and humid conditions. Welcome to Singapore. Does having a UK mobile count as being in UK? Close enough, I guess. Any news on foggy weather? Ask Jay. Jay has a lot more insider stuff than I do. But I don't think he can share any of that yet. The best we have for now, from my visibility at least, is the how do you say, the subtle floating icons, which you might have seen a while ago. So like the icons when you're going to a gas station, when you're picking up a job, when you're dropping off a load, those icons which indicate where you need to go. But actual foggy weather itself, I think an update is coming soon. But nothing yet, nothing yet. Looks like things are moving though. Sure they have many pools. We're getting thunderstorms today. Keep safe, keep safe. You've seen those already. Nice. Well, in ATS, they have a bit of a different set of icons. But, yeah, you get the picture. Somehow, though, I think I like better the ATS icons. Like the refueling, what other icons are there? The config, the mechanic icon. I think I like the ATS ones better. So I go and have a look at our mileage. 6.5 miles per gallon. Is that good? Bad? What's a good number for MPG for trucks? Are those Vipers gone mad or ice? Can't see rain. What do you mean? I think I missed that. It's raining. Yes, it's raining. Okay, let's slow down here. In-game, it's raining too. Pretty realistic, huh? We've had no rain for 3 weeks now. Is that good or bad? From my end, that's good. You're back from trucking, Scotsman. Congrats. Did you explore more of Poland? Wigdzina Wielkopolska? Is it tomorrow yet? TYT. You get 19 MPG from your car. Okay. We are miles apart then in terms of the number. For a truck though, I'm not sure if a 6.7 is any good. Well, we are hauling something heavy, so maybe it's not that bad. Bad because the grass is very yellow without the rain. Yeah, figures. Why is the GPS acting up? 1 sec. Did I miss a turn, guys? I guess I might have missed a turn, huh? Okay, yeah, I missed a turn. My bad. 6.5 isn't bad. Okay, good to hear. Yes, I'm using an SSD. Loading time, first time load is around 5 minutes. And then afterwards it's like, I don't know, 1 minute or less. Clumsy trucking in full swing. I did not see that intersection at all. Crap. Might have been busy reading chat. U-turn height. Actually, we should be able to make a U-turn in here, right? Although the gas station is, I think, up ahead. Yeah, let's up ahead. Let's wait for it. Now you can surely see raining in-game. Yes. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That's how it should be. With 2.30 that would be fixed. Oh really? Interesting. Nice. I'm a huge fan of SSD though. I would gladly trade in hard drive space for that fast loading, because it's not only in ATS2, it's also with Windows loading and everything else that's loading, all other games. I could have gone there. Do we need to refuel? Not really. Always SSD everything. Exactly. Hey bud. Thanks for joining. Yes. I'm a huge fan of SSD. After how many years? After when it's ready years. SSD Windows boot time is almost instant, yes. That's why I like it very much. You're doing okay then, considering yours is a V10 5-liter. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. What were you getting? 16? I wonder how that translates to kilometer per wait a minute. How many kilometers? No. How many liters per 100 kms? Why? Okay. The truck is really having a hard time here. Maybe start in crawler here and then climb off the first. Can't even say anything anymore. Yeah, that's the curse of Jay, knowing everything but not able to share anything. You don't even have a mechanical drive anymore. You switch on the PC and Windows is literally loaded before you sit down. Exactly. Yeah, I have an external drive for backups, for like the videos I record and everything, but yeah, it's like 4 terabytes. But that's when it gets full, I just delete the older ones. But my main Windows drive and all my games are in an SSD. I wouldn't have it any other way. We are going back. We're going to Fresno. Literally said about the YouTube thingy, and YouTube just came out with the news for it on its blog. Yes, you're the man, Jay. You have some magic. It's going to be well worth it, Scotsman. And you don't really need for an SSD for gaming. You don't really need the top of the line. A Samsung 850 EVO would be more than enough. And it's way more affordable now than a couple of years ago. This guy will not let me through. We'll have to let him pass. $19 mpg is about 15 liters per 100 kms. Wow, that's really good. I'm happy enough with 30 liters, 32 per 100 kms. Yeah, that might have been Peterbilt. Or maybe not, because it's not tooting his Jake brake. Maybe not. That guy in the other truck is rude. I know, right? Everyone for himself. He's taking the wrong turn. Who, me? Did I miss my turn again? AIs are rude. Tell me about it. Oh yes, yes. How did it go? Your main vacation. And finally, rain is over. I took the wrong turn before. Before, yes. Was it mainly good? But it's... Oh, I love that sky. So good. Now the weather is so nice. Hope you enjoyed our little country. We're able to buy lots of stuff to take home with you. You have this game but haven't played it the longest time. I think it's compatible with Oculus Rift, but I'm not sure how smooth it is. I haven't tried myself. I don't have a VR set. Does anyone know? Can you zoom in on this dashboard and steering wheel? Yeah, sure. Okay, safe up ahead. Very nice dash, huh? Very nice dash. Sure thing. Enjoy, bud. Hope it works. Are you doing something wrong? Why isn't your channel boosting? You're doing better than some people on YouTube. Yesterday, like a foolish person, I mistakenly uploaded a GIF and it got around 250 views. Yes, YouTube buggy. Maybe it just takes a boost. Once it gets going, then it's going to snowball. You have to opt in to a VR beta. Right. Yeah, I think you can, once you download it, go to your library, properties, betas tab, and there is a VR specific branch. You had a blast, despite the awful internet connection at the hotel, and getting 2 sunburns on both your legs. Ooh, nice fighter jet there. It was great. What did you see in Maine? What was the, like, what, how do you say? Is it like a city, theme parks, scenic tours, history, shopping, or all of the above? Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you in chat yet, so feel free to say hi so I can call you out. Otherwise, feel free to lurk as well. Maine coastline is beautiful. So that's why it's called the Maine coastline, huh? Mostly shopping and chilling. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I can totally get behind that. Secondary, not so nice. The Jake brake is practically non-existent in this truck. The worst bit about sunburn is the peeling. No one knows how YouTube works. Well, we can think we know, but they're always changing stuff. I don't even try and understand how it works anymore. You saw a baby seal on the beach. Nice. Oh, lost his mother. Okay, not so nice. Aren't there like organizations who like take care of those kids? Those baby seals, baby animals. Hands up all those that get lost on YouTube. I think that's everybody. Yeah, Bud joined in a very sneaky way. You're lurking as you're on your way to Winnemucca. Enjoy, Chi, no problem. Oh, that sky looks so beautiful. Let's take a shot from the back. Oh, that's a nice angle. After we do this job, let's reconfigure the truck and go for a slightly different look. A different cab, maybe. It's not a bad shot, huh? Not a bad shot at all. People are so nice up in here. We try. We try. Yeah, I hope they manage to save the baby seal. I'm one of those kinds of bosses. Yeah, you can see by the looks of my face, I'm that kind of guy. One sec, let me up the light here. That should make you see my face a bit better. Maybe I can move the camera a bit. Didn't really help, did it? Yeah. Let's keep it that way. YouTube, you don't like it. You'll love if the ATS truck goes into ATS 2. That's going to be a disaster. Hey Barry, thanks for joining. How's the weather there? Is it still flooding and stuff? That's the issue. You can't earn unless you have 10,000 subs, 4,000 hours watch time. So you can do whatever until then. Yeah, and even if you can earn, you'll only earn like cents anyway. And YouTube will only give out the money when it reaches 100 USD. So yeah, it doesn't matter that much until then. Alright, Wad. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us and glad you found the channel. Enjoy. Hopefully BVR works. And let us know about it when it does, if it does. Catch you next time. This is a very nice part of the map. It's been a while since I drove here. Can't remember these things anymore. You play it on 3D, but VR doesn't have good frame rates as far as you know for this game. That's what I was thinking of, but I wasn't sure. I don't have anyone who's playing this on VR. Looks like an Oregon preview. Oh, that's true, yeah. And yeah, that sky definitely is worth taking a shot of. 5-hour drive. Well, I bet it was a nice road trip. I miss those long drives. It's been a while since I had one of those. A long flight, yes, but a long drive? No. I think I told you guys about it. I almost went to Costa Rica at one point. I'm not sure. Did I tell you guys about that? I almost got deployed to Costa Rica for a few days, and I was looking for flights. It would have taken me like 40 hours, 40 hours to get there, with all the layovers and the gaps between the flights. 2 whole days, and then I have like a 16-hour time difference, or 15, something like that. No, thank you. So I'm glad it didn't push through, but it would have been nice otherwise. They say Costa Rica is a very nice country. That sky is just wowzers. Hop, skip, and a jump. I think the closest one was 27 hours. That's the most direct flight I can get. But because of company rules, I could not book it. Maybe it was too expensive or some other rule that it was violating. So if I went, I had to take the 40 hours. That was the weekend when we went to Thailand, if you remembered. That weekend, they were planning if I would need to go to Costa Rica because my colleague had a personal emergency and she couldn't go anymore. Is anyone fond of Flight Simulator? We have a couple of Flight Sim fans here, I think. There. Trains are running, so you can expect knee-deep water. I wonder how late we are now. The guy stopped calling us already. I think he got tired. Searching the Steam store for a flight sim game. Isn't X-Plane 11 one of the nicest ones? X-Plane 11 or P3D? Aren't those two like the main contenders? Hey Joey, welcome back. How's it hanging? No, it didn't. But I guess if it's knee deep, that's good enough for trains? I have no clue. Hey Rohan, glad you could join. How are you? What have you been up to? It's very in-depth. Explain it in FSX. It's bad when you're so late the Nokia battery goes dead. Yeah, extremes. Trains! Trains run when it's even 2 feet of water in Mumbai. Oh! It's like a semi-submarine. How does it manage to run with 2 feet of water? So the actual, how do you call them? Do you still call them wheels? Are submerged in water somewhat? Wow, that's some amazing engineering there. An amphibian train. Just not a good day. Oh, why? What happened? You can tell us about it if you're interested, if you want. Probably trucking. I don't think he was trucking. Floaty trains. You don't know how the train works on SG. Well, we don't have a really large surface area for trains to do their work. We do have nice trains though. Well, metros, I guess. And I think they're planning on making a train line from Singapore to Malaysia, but it's a bit political. Not sure if it will push through. If ever that will be the longest one yet. Problem aired is a problem laughed at. Yes, true. We have those days. We have those pretty crappy days. And yeah, it can help to just vent it out. And maybe find some people who can empathize. Playing Fortnite for like 10 hours yesterday. Nice. I see you're enjoying the game. Truck seems to work really good. You mean in terms of frame rate? Yeah, I think my system can handle it, thankfully. Even with the increased polygons. I did have to remove all of JazzyCat's mods though, just to be on the safe side. I removed all the trailers, the AI packs, and everything from JazzyCat because performance. That is not a very good positioning of the trailer. Nope, not good at all. But maybe we can make it work, who knows. Yes, I understood that. Rohan was playing. Now, where the heck is the line? Not not visible from here. Maybe we go straight and look at it. Please stop trying trains. Scares. Scotsman scares you every time he shouts. Trains. You can say it mildly, like Alex. Trains. You played Bus Sim for 13 hours yesterday. Nice. Have you finished the missions already, Josh? I haven't played Bus Sim in a while. I'm kind of waiting for something new to happen, like a new mod or something. A new update, but I guess not so much happening on that end. This feels a bit weird, doesn't it? That looks better. One sec, guys. I'll get back to you in a bit. Just evening this out. And yeah, having a day cab helps as well. Waiting for that ding. There we go. Alright, Chewy. Have a good one. Thank you. You have unlocked Zob. Nice. You kept the military cargo pack and railway cargo pack. That figures. What the heck? Look at that. We're 5 hours late. We actually did not earn anything at all. Okay. You kept the Jazzycat AI stuff. Yeah, previously I had it, but I just removed everything for now, just to stay on the safe side. I mean, the default AI from SCS isn't that bad anyway. Best job ever. Free delivery. You're playing Transport Fever to 4 a.m. Let me have a look at that video quick. Let's see. I'm seeing the floods. Yeah, I'm seeing the floods. Oh, I'm seeing the trains now. Ah, yeah, I see. Phew. Yeah, well, it's not too bad. I can see how trains can still work there. Very nice. Job didn't log. Rip. Roll the big tube away. Yeah, it might be. You were establishing a main line of traffic in Transport Fever. How did it go? Let's go and get some sleep. Job log now. Nice. Okay. How was it? Let's get some sleep and then let's reconfigure the truck. Let's take maybe a box trailer would be better this time. Just delayed. Thing is, I think I'm stuck under the trailer. Figures. It's kind of difficult to clip through my fifth wheel there. Let me go, please. Thank you. Just a bit more. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. Safe. That's new. Must resist clicking on link about trains. It's not so much about trains though, it's more about the flood. It's showing the streets are flooded, people getting interviewed, and then there's a bit of a scene where it shows how trains look like. But I think that might be enough for you, Scotsman. If there's a train featured. Take a trailer with you. They didn't pay. Free delivery. We call that pro bono. A pro bono delivery. Day before water entered inside the doors of the trains. Waist deep water, so that's not bad. Really, that's not bad. Nice. Maybe they should make the trains on the bridge, like, right, not on the level, on the, how do you say, on the ground level. Oh, that one, just trains. Scotsman will enjoy that. Well, you can hear a bit of the engine brake, just a bit, when you stay super quiet. Yeah. Although, despite the faults of this truck, I still am liking it very much. Because of the interior. The interior is just super awesome. One of the best I've seen. And if you're looking for a modern truck, it's definitely is on near the top of the list. Don't fight it, Scotsman. Have a good night, Kelly. Are you leaving? Thank you for staying with us in the happy transport fevering. Catch you next time. Do you see that Mac sign on the radio? Yes. What does it mean? By the way, have you guys tried, has any of you tried the Mac Ultra Liner? That's a payware. Because I'm seeing a couple of skins about it on the Steam Workshop. By Lucasi, by Poly. It seems like they all have access to the truck. They probably paid for it. I'm not sure how much it costs. But you need to like join a Facebook group to see the mods, I think. That's a problem. Train tracks can't be modified much. Yeah, I can understand that. It would get pretty complicated. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are enjoying your time here and feel free to say hi so we can all welcome you. Mac Tunes. Yes, there was a mod from Cyrus the Virus, but there's, I think, a whole different mod made by one of the guys from the RTA mods, I think. And he has his own Facebook page now, from what I saw. So if you go to Steam Workshop right now, one of the popular mods right now is a skin for the Mac Ultra Liner. And there is a link there to the Facebook page of that guy who did the modeling. So I'm not sure how the truck itself is, in terms of polygons, in terms of looks, in terms of stability, but it is intriguing. Watch the links if you can. Let me try. Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, that's not bad. It's not very high water. Yeah, that's just like a free taste of flood. Nice. Cool, thanks for sharing. Is the new icon mod on the workshop or SCS forum? Not yet, I think. Not yet, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think Kirill has released it yet. Yeah. He might be planning some more stuff there. So we can get rid of this wing here. We can either go for a flat thing or something which is more of a full-on box trailer kind of setup. I want to stick with the original color though, and we can add that one and that one. It does look like the chassis is a bit too small now though, so let's get the larger one. Yeah, 6x4, that's a bit longer. That I think that should be good enough. 640 is better. Nice. Franck Peru is doing a Mac Anthem mod next. Ah. I've been reading through the forums though. He does not have a very good reputation, does he? Chocolate. See, told you it's not bad. Chocolate water. Let's go for a D11 this time. D11 425. And let's try an I shift. But aside from that, I think we should be set. Yes, yes. Chocolate where? When are you streaming next? Yeah. The Fernbus update yesterday said they improved performance a lot. Did they really though? Has it been publicly released now, the revisualized? I was waiting for it to happen. Sure thing, Scotsman. My pleasure. Glad it works for you as well. Now the truck has been reformed. Let's go and take a nice box trailer. Something more stable. Friday around 7:30 Eastern. Oh, that's pretty nice. I remember that from Alex's screenshots. The humongous bonsai. Well, if it's a bonsai, then it's probably shouldn't be humongous. Huh? Yeah, a couple of different trailers here from that mod. Pretty interesting. Although I think I want a simple box trailer. I don't want anything urgent anymore. Oh, how about that, guys? Maybe that can work. 17 tons, Swift trucking, frozen veggies going to Oakland. Definitely Swift. We can do that. 3.2 gig download today for Fernbus. Nice. It's good that they finally released it. I'll make a video on it for this weekend. Not with a Volvo. Don't. Too late. Oh, we have an I shift. We have an I shift, so let's try and roleplay this. Let's make it a real automatic, economy mode, adaptive automatic transmission, and let's see how it performs and sounds. So we can get a feel of that modern truck. These guys don't want to give way at all. Thank you. I'm going to climb that curb. Yeah. Will the truck sound change if you have it on normal economy? No, not really. It will just change the logic of when it shifts. .4 gigs. Huge update. Yeah, I think that's how big the update was as well when I tried the beta. I hope they fixed all those pillar problems, but I don't think they fixed anything else, because it was a very fast beta phase. Just a few days, maybe a week. Swift driver driving on the sidewalk. Just practicing. Where the heck is that trailer? Fresno, gateway to the shares. Drink. That's a good point. Let's load up the trailer and then let's drink. Or I'll drink. Exclamation point uptime. There, thank you, Jay. Thanks again for that command. Very useful. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Justin. Sound is not very good, is it? It's painful to the ears. For you, the update is 1.6 gigs. Maybe because you tried the beta already. I'll check out later. Oh, it's go time. As always, the lighting is not in tip-top condition. I'll have to tweak it a bit. There you go. Looks better. Love the instrument cluster for this truck. Very nice, isn't it? Just in tow. Sounds could be a bit better. Thank you for following, by the way, Justin. There we go. That's the trailer. The dreaded trailer. Bit. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. Sounds are blah. Last chance. Do we go Swift? Do we go other? I'm looking at some other stuff we could do. Other, please. The original Franck Peru mod had great sounds. Maybe we can. I'm sure I can add like a few engines. Cat engine and ISX or something. Cummins. It won't be realistic, but at least it'll sound better. If you would have driven it, bumped it everywhere. Can it be seen a bit? I think I missed the context on that one. So no to Swift. But we can try having a double. A plain looking one. Not so many designs right now. Which trailer would you prefer, guys? We need Twinkie trailer. What's a Twinkie trailer? You tried Volvo iShift in real life. Oh, really? Pulls quite strong. Nice. Oh, okay. That's the context. Okay, I got that now. Thanks, Jay. Hey, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Reefer Trailers. It's from Sissel, I believe. Welcome back, Peterbilt. Still driving a Volvo. I can go with the FedEx, maybe. It's not a double though. I think I like a double. Sissel Reefers. You can have a Pepsi one or an extra something. This one looks nice. Pretty clean looking. I think we'll have that. Nice. Earlier I was using manual, now I'm using automatic. I'm going with iShift now for role playing. And I know you don't approve. It's not a Peterbilt, it's not manual. Doesn't have a beefy Jake brake. Here is your trailer. And this one should attach nicely. Yeah, like so. So indeed, the problem a while ago was the trailer. And this fits perfectly fine. Love that. That is amazing looking. Let's take a shot of that. Thank you for the bits, Rowan. Nice reverse, yeah. I was a bit proud of it myself. It was entirely a fluke though. Jailbreak. You can brand that. Jailbreak. Let's see. Oh, I love that. Even has the carrier logo there. So nice. This truck does not have jailbreak. I'm not sure in real life. The sounds in this truck mod though, not very nice. So you can barely hear any engine brake even. Alright, sports fan. Have a good one. Yes, you're third now, Rohan. Thanks, Scotsman. Trailer is much better now because it's not Swift. Agree. Your Steam is messing up now. What's it doing or not doing? Lights, please work with me. I think I need a new set. Work with me here. There we go. Yes. You like some of the older Volvo trucks. Let's just take one more for good measure. Cool air horn. Did I attach already? I did, right? Yes. Looks very cool. Let's see what an iShift can do. And let's check the fuel economy in this thing. Let's see there. Reset it. Good. And 17 tons. Let's try how it works. Or maybe, what would be a better engine sound to place here? Do you think I should add like a cat engine or one of those engines from Krishboom? Or can I maybe recycle the sounds from Krishboom's Volvo stock sounds, but for the Volvo FH? So ATS2. They might be very different sounding in real life, but it is a stock sound and it is technically a Volvo engine. So maybe it wouldn't be too bad. What do you guys think? Lately, you've been really wanting to play FPS games. Hence the Fortnite. Yeah, that's not bad. We all crave a bit of a different game, different genre from time to time. Just satisfy that itch. Google rain forecast. Very wrong. Say 99%, 97% rain today. Doesn't look to be. Well, you never know. You never know. Sometimes it just appears out of the corner. Krishboom sounds piece. Well, they would be Krishboom either way. But should it be cat? Like one of those American truck engines? Or should I take it from the Volvo FH stock sound? Which is a Volvo engine, but a European one. Fortnite is third person. Ah, okay. So you're like the real first person stuff. Yeah, varying it up a little is a good way to not burn yourself out on a specific type of game or genre. Your stream won't play properly. Yeah, the dashboard is super nice. The only thing I don't like about it is that the gear number, if you look, the 10 right now, it's a bit clipping. It's a bit getting cut off, right? That's like a very minor thing. Other than that, I think that the dash is perfect. It's like Killing Floor 2. COD is great. I prefer to pay by cash. Maybe that's a different COD. Cat engine since you're driving an American truck. Yeah, I think you're right. How about a what's that modern sounding engine? I think it's a Cummins or a Packard, was it? It's like it fits our modern truck better, so it's not as roarish, but it's still beefy sounding. Packard MX and Cummins too, as long as it's not the chip-tuned one, I guess, huh? Yeah, maybe I can mod that in if I get some time. Tesla engine piece hides. Kick. That is the kind of engines. Don't you even mention Tesla? Well, he just did. Which reminds me, I need to do a bit of advanced recording. Just one video though, I guess. Should be okay. Yeah, because I'll be out tomorrow and on Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be doing a staycation in the city. We're watching the Lion King play. So the Lion King is here in Singapore. I think it's its third week or something, and people have been saying it's one of the best plays out there. So we want to check it out for the first time. And then it comes with a package that comes with a hotel stay. So we took that as well a few months ago. We bought it a few months ago. So I think I have to record an episode. Yeah, just one. So there will be something that comes out on Sunday. Maybe a Fernbus one. We'll see. Just for the weekend staycation. Nice. Enjoy even. Vacuum cleaner. My vacuum cleaner sounds better than this engine. Well enough. Nice. Truth be told, we haven't watched a lot of the famous musicals. I haven't watched Wicked yet. I haven't watched Cats yet. I'm missing a lot. I think, what did I watch? Les Miserables. I don't remember what else. But yeah, I think it's time I put a bit of culture in me. It doesn't happen often. Been missing buzzing around. Yeah. It's a very kind of a different feel, isn't it? Especially Bus Sim. Bus Sim definitely different vibe. Thanks, Jay. You need that bus mod for ATS. Oh, that's a very good mod. The Scania Touring. It's in the mods list if you want to check it out. Very nice modeling and very good performance. Perfect balance. The only thing I'm missing is the passenger mod station. Passenger station mod. Because I don't think anything is compatible with Pro mods. Phantom of the Opera, yes, that one too. I still haven't watched that. I've been hearing all these because my dad likes to listen to these. He had this home theater room before. He doesn't use it often anymore, but before, when I was a kid, he used to have this home theater room where he set up speakers, positioned them and everything, and he would listen to these all night. So I got exposed to them a bit, but I haven't watched them myself. You don't really hate Volvo, so you're just role playing. No worries, if you get a bit too negative, I can just ignore you. No, you don't have to pretend here, Peterbilt. Just be yourself. You're welcome here. You don't want to combine a bus and a trucking game. Well, if you add passenger stations, it can be a bus game, which is exactly what your coach will be like once they implement it. So you'll have the nice physics and the nice driving mechanics, but you'll be driving a coach and you'll be taking passengers with you. You can't hear what I'm saying. Rip. Volvo trucks had Cummins and Cat engines, doesn't mention Packard. Oh really? The older ones? Nice. That's cool, that's a good excuse. Because this truck specifically, I don't think it really has other engines, or maybe not yet. Yeah, maybe not yet because it's new. I don't know. But maybe we can just say that's creative freedom for the sake of having better engine sounds. Missing a lot of conversations. I think so too. Thanks a lot, Rohan. Can only run buses between factories. No, there are already bus stations, right? So what the mod does is it adds pickup points on those bus stations, and then it adds passenger models. Chat is going fast indeed. Now it's on. It's better to miss conversation than to miss income. Yeah, the first job already earned nothing. That's a good point, Yash. Money talks. Would you be able to put a cap in your merchandise? I wish, Jack. There isn't a cap available in Redbubble though, but there might be something in Streamlabs. They recently released the Streamlabs merch, so you can buy merchandise straight from the stream. Something like that. I might have a look, and maybe if there's a cap there, we can think about something. It might have a CG logo in the middle though. She might not like that very much. Oh, you're giving her pink one back soon. Okay, I read that correctly now. So you're looking one for yourself. I got that now. And of course, we'll take a photo here. See. Have a good dinner, everyone. Catch you in a bit. That kind of works. Bon appetit. But I think that one looks better. I'll let you know. Right, catch you in a bit, Ron. Some wind turbines over the horizon. Oh, by the way, weren't we supposed to make this a Q&A thingy? I forgot to label it. But we can try that now if you had questions. I'm happy to answer. Although if you have Q&A, yeah, that's the drawback of having a Q&A on stream. Because you can ask more questions, but I think that means I'll have to answer them more succinctly. So I cannot spend so much time answering them, otherwise I'll miss a lot of conversations. So, but we can try. Invited Scotsman. Where did you invite him? Ooh, nice classic car there. That should be part of the default SCS cars, I think. Because I don't think I have any AI cars left. Even the Test Drive Unlimited cars I removed. No one is talking about the Mercedes self-driving truck. I haven't even seen it. Or maybe here. Oh. Just looking at the camera. Have they released videos of it and stuff? I haven't seen it yet. Literally raining milk. How does that even happen? You don't like it, Jay? Alright, Evan. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Man, that sound. Very painful to the ears. Water is pouring down so fast it looks very white, as if milk. Maybe it's dirty. There you go. 7.7 miles per gallon. A bit better. I'm trying to see what the different buttons are. Too bad you can't click buttons in ATS, huh? Would have been so nice to click these guys. Just like OMC. Those sounds, just no. Yeah, very painful, huh? Not very good. Oh, it's a simple parking, thankfully. Thankfully, it was able to detect that it's a double trailer. Otherwise, we would have been spending 30 minutes just parking this darn thing. But even with this, it's not as easy as it looks. I think that should be pretty good though. We'd add more for drivers to learn at extra cost to them. It would add more for drivers to learn. Learn what? Sorry, I think I missed that. You read I invited you to come to my place. Will you give a train tour as you are level next rail fan? Also chance to drive a train and show you different types of trains too. Ooh. That would be nice. Don't knock over the coordinator sign. I'll try not to, he might get mad. Self-driving truck safety exams and others. Oh, there's only one guy here. That's the big dude in there. Maybe we can get something from San Francisco. That might work. San Francisco to Reno. Or maybe we can find an external contract. Alright, Scotsman. Have a good night. Catch you next week. Have a great weekend, man. And enjoy the trains wherever you might find them. We'll probably do this as the last job, guys. Let's find a... maybe not that long. But yes, I'll need to prepare for gym. Something a bit longer. Maybe that one. Oh, too bad the Big Sur isn't ready yet. It hasn't been fixed yet, has it? Alright, Scotsman, I'll have a look later. Thank you. Computers. Maybe this contains Scotsman's SSD. We can take that. Oxnard. Let's try that. The forecast is legit. Maybe it's the opposite. If it says 96% chance, then it's actually 4%. Squirrel finally discovered a huge mine in Mexico Extreme Mode. Didn't he before? Interesting. How did he find it? Did anyone see the trailer? No, I guess it's not here, huh? Where is it even? It's 64 miles away. Okay, okay, we can do that. He thought it would be impossible to take a trailer from there. What an amateur. I know, right? We can talk now because we have first-hand experience of how it is. Did he drive it? Did he drive from the top to bottom or bottom to top? I guess I can go this way as well. Your bendy bus is giving problems. Jay was mentioning something about that. I think it's a bit buggy. The bendy bus in Bus Sim 18. Yeah, there we go. Because I think maybe it doesn't have those checks like in OMSI. You know how there is normally like a limit on how much a bus can get bent. The bendy bus can bend. And then you would have to click something to override that. Maybe that's not present in Bus Sim. So maybe that lock is not there, so it's bugging out in like crashing into itself. He drove down solo and then took a trailer out. Ah, nice. He didn't fall. He did that on the stream. Nice. He's been doing a lot of mod reviews lately, huh? He's gotten back to the mod reviews. That's nice. Which bendy bus? There are 3. The bendy bus keeps jerking all the time. Ah, I see. Some physics problem maybe. Yeah, maybe it's hitting itself somewhere. There's a collision somewhere. So it doesn't move. Very weird. Sitaro G. Not enough guts to take a dive. Not as brave. I'm not sure that's the word I'd use, but only just finished an ATS. Ah, nice. Congrats. The Merc self-driving truck. Short 4-minute video. Being diplomatic. Yeah, figures. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. The toll gate looks oh yeah, it looks very different from the ATS one. This one in particular, I like the ATS version better. I guess mainly because of the color. I like the lettering, but the color not so much. But I think it kind of goes well with the overall like palette. When rain started, everyone was like, wow, rains. Uploading stories and status, and everyone's like, what rain again? Ah, yeah. The rainfall is set at a quota now. Let's take a photo of that bridge. I will not miss that, even if you don't have a trailer. Pink is not your favorite color either. Yeah. I think it's only Jack's favorite color. With his cap and everything. That looks like a tent, an igloo. No, not an igloo. How do you call it? The Native Americans' homes. Man, that looks so good though, doesn't it? That looks so good. Goodness. TP. Yes, the TP. Go ahead, Yash. Wigwam. I have no clue what that is. Hides cap. Nor yours. You put the Clumsy Chi Man Lion C37 CNG Bendy Bus on Steam earlier. Oh yes, I saw it. Thanks a lot. I subscribed to it as well, including the other mods that you uploaded. Thanks a lot. Another bridge. Oh, this is a treat. Oh yeah, I remember this one. And overlooking the city itself, this is such a nice view. This is very nicely done by SCS, huh? And even with all that detail, it's still running pretty smoothly. Love it. You don't like the bridge. You don't like it. You were watching Japanese metro terror attack yesterday. Very afraid. Was there? Is it in the news or something? I am totally left behind now. What happened? So there's a chat support in Train Apple called Mumbai Train Indicator, in that one guy asked, anyone stuck near the station can report. Is that fast foods? I'm trying to get it, but I think I'm missing it. Try one more time, Yash. Did anyone get that? Maybe you can help explain it to me. Is this the bridge that collapsed in the last San Fran earthquake? Got it, just some typos. Let me try that again. So like drive-through. They thought it was drive-through. Is this it? Those buskins are really nice, yes. Thanks a lot, Chi. One guy asked who got stuck at the station, asking others if there is a fast food open today. Maybe I'm missing the context of what this thing is. Maybe I'm having a hard time imagining what the scenario is like. I'm not getting it. Happened in the 1990s. Several men released. I see. Man. Not good. An Indian joke. Maybe that's why I can't relate to it. With floodwaters and such. Nice garbage truck, this one. Where the heck are we going? I'm trying to remember this spot. Oh yeah, I remember this. So this is the spot with the construction things, construction trailers. And then this is the one going to the actual city this way. No, a regular guy asked in the chat that today trains are not running. So the people standing the station could report if a fast food guy is open. So he can get breakfast for him. The last job I got 30.30. Wow, it's not bad. With the double trailer, that's actually pretty good, huh? Nice. Oh, even the no entry sign is different here, I think. Bad engine sounds get good mileage. How about no engine sounds totally? How about that one? Silent as a... What's a silent animal? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm missing the context, the scenario. Oh, a Tesla. Right, silent as a Tesla. Okay, yes. A screenshot might be better. Thanks, Yash. They must do. Yeah, they have to be good at something, right? Lots of garbage trucks in Sanfo. Oh, come on. Thank you. What's that pretty steep bendy road in San Francisco? Lombard Street or something? Don't they have that there somewhere? That would have been a nice Easter egg kind of thing. Man, that sound. One of the worst engine sounds I've heard. I forgot about that thing already. I didn't know it was animating. That like apothecary sign there. Like pharmacy sign. I didn't realize it was, throbbing. That's a good twist. That's a good implementation. Ah, this one, yes, I remember this spot. It's a Best Buy now. Our trailer. There we go. The actual Best Buy trailer. Thank you for the host. And thank you for following, man. welcome to the channel. I like the name, by the way. And sorry if you're lurking. Your name appeared when you hosted. But we can all pretend not to see it if you prefer. Or you can say hi, so we can all greet you and welcome you. There we go. There we go. Thank you for following and for hosting. Kenworth W900L driver. Nice. Not too shabby. Let's do it. Let's check the route as well. Where will we go here? So I would have preferred driving through here, but that's the Mud Creek slide here. Big sewer. So let's go via 101. 101 all the way. Yeah, that works. 6 more for 1K. Hype. Nice. Thanks, guys. Bit by bit. Drive through coastal line, please. I would love to, but we'll have to move out at some point. We can maybe start there, like this. And then let's just move out. Yeah, we can do that. We can travel at... yeah, California 1, is it? Or we can travel the entire way because there's a connection in here, but can the trailer fit there? Yeah, I guess. Let's do it. It will not be filled with AI though. No AI in this region. But this is basically like doing a big sewer load. Let me know if you like a different route, alright? Otherwise, we'll keep it this way. We will make it fit. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to lurk or say hi in chat so we can greet you and welcome you properly. Need some TVs. Nice. Were you streaming ATS? Oh. That fits? Yeah, good. Cool. That audio, that engine sound brings tears to my eyes in a not so good way. Let me guess your truck. Were you driving a W900L? 1K. Did we get that 1K? Yeah, that audio was the worst. We might hear it again. Congrats, guys, we did it. If it's 1K indeed. We got there eventually. Thank you to each and every one. That's a huge milestone for us. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Anonymous Sir, for being the 1000th follower. We use GTM mod trucks, sound mods and rocks. Yes, I'm kind of envious of you now, because as much as beautiful as this Volvo VNR is, the sounds, let's not talk about the sounds. You can't wait for that GTM K100. Oh, is that the one that's up next? I would love that. K100 is the cab over, right? I think, who was it? Was it Cyrus the Virus who had a version of it? I just got an SMS for notifying me that my credit card bill is now available. I think a tear just dropped from my eye. Oh man. Yeah, Cyrus the Virus, okay. But yeah, if it's going to be GTM, that's going to be amazing. Jay is doing something in the background, I think. He might be doing some secret stuff. Don't disturb him, Yash. Yeah, one sec. Let me just adjust my seat here, so I'm a bit more centered in the camera. There we go. Secret stuff. Lots of secret stuff cooking. That's good for us. Such a nice view here. Ooh, nice colored houses. Our favorite color, right? Dry days when the bill arrives. It's time for some instant noodles. The day before the day before payday. How do you call it? Ah, yes, coastal view. Coastal view is coastal. You just paid your credit card bill yesterday. No wonder you're so silent. That is a nice view. Let's take a shot. At which angle could we be in? Maybe when we face the other side. That would be better, I think. Why is pink everywhere now? Oh crap. Slow down. Slow down. Keep it cool, keep it steady. Okay, let's take a photo here. Oh, there's net bill, electricity bill, phone bill. I know, right? Adulting. Why do we have to do it? Now, how do we take a nice photo of this shot? That kind of negates the coast. Not that one then. That one can work. I think we'll have to hide the sun. I think I'd like to see a bit of the road though. That looks beautiful. And maybe one from the back right here. Just paid all the bills except credit card. Got great cashbacks, nice. As long as you repay your credit cards on time fully, the rewards could be pretty interesting. Not as good as I would have hoped. Maybe let's take it from this side. It's not bad. Not too many posts in there though. You don't like it? No one does. Oh, no one does. This truck does not drive bad. The only thing missing really is a nice engine sound mode. I'll try to cook something up and I'll share it when it's ready. So at least we have some decent sounds for it. Are you confused on what games to buy too? What games are you looking at right now? Oh, I got a new game. I requested for a game and they gave me a copy. It's called Diner Bros. It's like Overcooked, if you guys played that before. Overcooked is like a couch co-op game, up to 4 players, where you cook and manage a restaurant, something like that. Diner Bros is like that, but more realistic. Not really realistic, but not over the top stories. So it's like a real restaurant that you're managing, not like talking burgers and stuff. Yeah, and I'm planning to play it with Mrs. Clumsy, and maybe I can record a bit of it. We're not sure yet how things would work, but she said she was okay, but she would just keep silent. But we might record a co-op session. But when things really get hectic, I doubt she'll be able to keep silent. She will need to speak up, and I think she will go all out on me. Vampire isn't good anymore. He sucks less. Vampire is like a adventure game, was it? Is it? It got pretty hyped during the release. Just don't let the king watch it. Would be fun, both playing. Welcome back, Rohan. How was your dinner? Let's go with that. Somehow I have a feeling it's not so adventurous. Maybe a different kind of adventure. What is this truck doing? Oh, got caught. Rip. I wish it was better weather though. 278 miles. Oh, rip. I think I underestimated this distance, because I'll need to leave in around maybe 10 minutes max, and we're not even halfway there. Yeah, good point, Alex. I think we'll do just that. We'll need to be a bit more creative when it comes to the laws that we're following. No one saw that. See? That pays half the bill. What? That would be nice. We'll call that lucky. Few days back, you tried FIFA with your GF. It backfired. Now you play bus sim to collect money. Rip. Highway California. One closed. No such thing. We'll make this into Assetto Corsa, this route, guys. The Volvo Flash. We should have picked a Swift trailer, huh? Your CC is associated with your dad's. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah. Lucky. Is the stream buffering out? On my end, it's loading fine, but maybe it cannot cope with my speediness. Stream is good here. Nice. Slow down a bit here. Looks a bit wild. Crappy internet. This lighting, you can really see the dash detail. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a good lighting for appreciating the interior. And yes, I'm not following my line at all. It's more like a racing line now. Not this road again. Yeah, we're still not done with it. You can all blame Yash for it. Yash wanted a coastal view. Oops. Only 38. What do you mean? What 38? Oh. Should go 60 here. Oh, 38 miles? Well, that's the plan. But maybe after this bit of bend. Because it seems a bit brutal, this one. You know, I tried going 60 here during one of the jobs. I actually kind of tipped over. Let's keep that a secret. And with the World of Trucks contracts, you can't really reload it, right? You can't really go to a mechanic either. You cannot go to a service station without quitting the job. So yeah, I had to repeat it from the beginning. It's a bit of a hassle. Try your trick to go 60 here. I don't think I'll be able to pull off that trick. It's a truck flips and falls off the cliff. GG. No, I didn't. It was supposedly a top secret thing. It kind of logged in the VT log though. I think that's the time when I got like 0 everything. That was the time when I was trying to reload everything and I couldn't manage it. Clumsy moment, exactly. There we go, close to 60 now. $68 actually. You don't like the finals, just disable FFB. Neat trick. I wonder why, Jack. I wonder why. I thought the rain is over. Apparently not. Rocky Creek Bridge. It's not moving at all. Well, I guess we cross over the bridge and see how far we can go. I'll extend like, I don't know, 6 minutes more. Are you asking me, Jay? I'm not very good at suggesting games. You guys know a lot more games than I do. Can you fit in? You kind of can, I think. I think we fit in. That's actually a very nice shot. AMA questions. I don't necessarily have to answer, right? But you can ask. Let's take that. It's like a Rohan shot. It's nice. But you can't really see so much. That's your new Clumsy hat. You like it? Yeah, you're right, Yash. Good call. You actually fit in. You're offended. Wasn't that a nice shot? That Rohan shot there? I guess let's sleep here for a minute. And let's continue so it's better in terms of visuals. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's do this. I can't move. There we go. I like the droplets effect. Very natural looking. Okay, let's do this. You saw Bob now. Kids walking on the road with Bob. How does that work? Bob walking on the road? Did he grow feet or something? Bob's in a movie now. Which movie would that be? Oh, look at that view, guys. So nice. It would be even nicer when we tip over and when we fall there. Bob is international now. Search up Meg. Hasn't Bob always been in the movies? Dun 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 dun. That movie. Yes, exactly. Oh, that view. So nice. So nice. Yeah, this was a good choice. This was a good choice. Don't go in the water. Bob's probably waiting there. Another Jason Statham comedy. Which one? The Meg? I haven't heard of that before. By the way, Rohan, have you watched Ant-Man yet? We watched it last weekend. It wasn't bad. Very light. Mrs. Clumsy liked it. I also liked it. It's nothing serious, just fun. Not an ant kind of guy. Yeah, figures. I like the humor. But yeah, not the characters so much. Bob goes Hollywood. Bob eats Hollywood. Ooh, look at that guy. Ethan Hunt. Parachuting down the coast. Or paragliding maybe. Distance check, 137 miles. Can I make it even if I finish? Maybe we can manage it. Maybe we can manage it. We will see. What time do I need to leave? If I count back, the class is at 12:05. need to be leaving here at around 11:15, 11:30. I guess could make it work. Yeah, let's finish this job. That's assuming that I don't flip somewhere. MI6. I don't think it's showing yet here. Is it showing already in the US? And you love World War event-based movies and games. Yeah, same here. Have you watched the series? Oh my goodness, I forgot about it. What's it called? Tell me some famous war-based series. You probably watched this already. I forgot the name. It's at the tip of my tongue. COD. Chips, salt, vinegar. That's a different COD, I think. Twinkie Run for Jack. Oh, by the way, what happened to the Tootsie Roll thingy? The waxy Tootsie Roll. Call of Duty World War II. Is that the newest COD? Back with Twinkies. Nice. Okay, I finally got caught speeding. Mixed reviews. But don't all COD games have mixed reviews? Battlefield 1, yeah, it's very good. I liked it. Maybe we can play that if you guys have it. I still have it. I bought it before. We can play that together if you guys have Battlefield 1. That's World War 1? Is that correct? Send the fine to you. You'll sort it out. I'll hold you to that. World War I based game. You might like Peaky Blinders then. Although it's after World War I. It's not really war based. It's like the aftermath of war. It's good, it's really good. Actually, maybe I should play it again. Yeah, maybe I'll install it again. Get out of the way, Kenny. You have BF1 completed it and installed it. I haven't completed it yet, actually. I only mostly played the multiplayer. What's the stuff inside Twinkies? Shaving cream. What was that shaving cream that was being sold in Jurassic World? Maybe that's the one. $60 for COD World War II. Have you already played Battlefield 1, Jay? Barbasol. That sounds like a Pokemon. For you, it's nothing, isn't it? Just add it to the tab. Add it to the credit card tab. Long time ago. I wonder how many line items your credit card bill has that says Steam. Might be a long list, huh? They place everything. Shh. That's not exactly a secret, is it? Shaving cream can cure your sunburn. A Scotsman might need that. from the inside. You have to ingest it. Yeah, otherwise it won't work. The newer one. Which is newer one? There's a newer Battlefield one. Menthol shaving cream will cure your sunburn. I haven't tried that before. You know, I don't even have shaving cream. I'm too much a cheapskate to buy a separate shaving cream. I just use our hand soap. I just put hand soap on my face. Use that as the shaving cream. Cheapo. Put it on when you're turning red. That kind of makes sense. I don't need shaving cream. I guess it's because I don't grow such a thick beard, so I don't really need it. Maybe that's an advantage of being Asian or something. I don't know. Yeah, hand soap. It adds a bit of lubrication in there for the shaving, for the blade, and that's enough for me. I don't get wounds or anything. Nice clean shave. Perfect. At no extra cost. Soap is what everyone used to use. See? I'm historically correct. Get out of the way, guys. Don't have time for you. Detour. Oh crap. There's an invisible wall there somewhere. No, it's not. There's not. Okay. Where the heck is the parking? Oh, on this side. Philips Aquatouch. Soap is more than enough. Try it. Yeah, before I also was using shaving cream, but my dad, at one point I think I went home to where my dad lives, and he ran out of shaving cream, and he mentioned to me, well, I just use soap when I run out of shaving cream. I was like, what? And then I tried it, and then it worked, and then I never bought shaving cream again. Why would I need shaving cream if soap works anyway? No need for shaving cream. It's a shaver. Ah, nice. Even your shaver is high tech. Clumsy trucking. You shave dry. Whose only respects manliness. And pink caps. Figures. Where's the darned line? I can't see it. I think it's there. Okay, it's there. Is that the subtle line there? Okay. Yes, it is. Yeah, probably not, Jay. I'd buy a robo vacuum, but maybe not a shaver. I care more about the house than myself. Just in time indeed. That's a bit off, that parking. Try it. It works. Fuso strong. There we go. that was excellent. No damage there whatsoever. Good job. You're good. BF1 Revolution. Oh, I don't know that. Is that like a DLC? Clumsy trucking for the win. Indeed. Alright guys, we made it. We made it in time. Now we really have to rush. Thank you for staying with me. It's the new one. Oh, there's a new one. Okay. But it's still Battlefield 1. How confusing can that get? Thank you guys. Have a great weekend as well. Thanks for staying with me. We did it. Thanks for joining. Thank you everybody. Yes. Good call, Yash. Thanks a lot, Alex. I'll still be in Discord. We'll catch each other. Thank you and have a great weekend everybody. Catch you next week. We'll go with some trains unless something else pops up. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye. Clumsy trucking. See you soon.